Harris, what do you know?
Get your ass to
So
Mars.
far, so good, I think.
Wait.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11,
I am the J Town. Gotta have time to masturbate.
That's me.
Well, I think it kind of speaks for itself. He just goes completely anti-science.
I see money for naughty favors.
Where's that mushroom toy?
Because that mushroom head seems to get in the way.
I'm a good girl, I am.
She was what the kids would call a slut, which is a terrible thing to say, but
I didn't.
apparently there's no denying she was one.
I want to apologize to all.
There is no living
competition for
witnesses
ratings, we all lost
to
sight
the
of why we got into show
slut
business in
factor.
the first place.
Yeah, titties and beer.
I guess he's not being charged for hollering.
Because of
Hey, I'm not getting
vagina
charged for-
dentata or whatever
I'm
that
not.
is.
I'm not getting charged for hollering at kids about masturbation. That's always a good day. Hi,
You
welcome
just
to
swear in front of them, and
welcome to Nothing Yet Live. I have the motherfucking J Tyler.
I am your Miss Parker. And he got nailed for potty mouth on Saturday. It was
Right.
pretty funny.
Oh, that's right. We haven't even talked about that.
There's not much to say. We gotta make time for other things, but a guy on the pier fishing told him to watch his mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
that was kind of hilarious to me.
I know. Have you ever been out on the pier fishing? It's kind of like where the phrase cussing like a sailor comes from. Or cussing like a
I
stable
said,
boy.
well, God damn it, Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to fuck say that shit. Sorry,
And
potty
then
mouth.
he apologized to the kid, but not to the dad.
No, I was like, I'm sorry your dad's a dick. It's kind of what I said.
Sorry, your dad's got a
I
stick
just
up
said
his
it
ass.
I said it really quickly and with a smile on my face.
And then you were done. And
And I
then you
was,
just moved on. And
turned
then
back around
we
and
caught a whole
hauled
bunch
up
of
crab.
crab. Yep. Well, a whole
If
bunch
you guys
of crab.
haven't seen those pictures. So before I get into Cop City, this happened. This is dope.
This is where I crawl in the back seat and let him drive because I have no idea.
Okay, so this is the USFL, right? And they have like drones and helmet cams and all kinds of amazing stuff. And so this is what happened.
6 games. Bad lead, pressure up the middle, dumps it short, catch by Henny, who's able to turn the corner.
Oh, oops.
Play that again. I didn't see the thing that I discussed.
Yeah, watch that there.
An effort.
Where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. It's right here. They then show you the GoPro footage from the guys. Like they have helmet cam.
So is that where you get to see the
and
the real
the
fun
speed
stuff?
of it?
It's Paul Terry.
The
Six. That's in just 6 games. That lead, pressure up the middle, dumps it short, catch by Henny, who's able to turn the corner
Oh.
and turns on the Jets before he is. Cody Brown, goodness, what a hit! The helmet cam.
Put a tooth out too. Apparently, after this.
looks like
Ooh, some good clean
Fights
fun.
about to
Third in
start.
Birmingham.
but-
Dude, in the league, that would have been helmet to helmet.
Okay, so did they show the GoPro where it looks like the
That
guy
was
gets-
it. That was you
I
saw it.
can't see someone getting their head chopped off.
Yeah,
I wanted to see
right there. Look, it happens right here. Look, look. See this guy right here. Little look option. Look right here. But I can't believe that dude jumped up. But then he spit out a tooth. He spit out a tooth after that and just walked away from a car accident. But what's funny is what happens. See now, watch. See, this is from. Watch how fast this happens.
Well, he recovers really quickly.
Yeah, he jumped up.
It's like
he
adrenaline.
He jumped up.
Yeah.
He spit a tooth out. That's the USFL they're playing right now.
U.S. Football League.
Yeah, I assume.
Okay, so they're like amateurs.
No, it's a full blown football league.
It's not football season.
Waiting for one of them to come crashing through the wall now to
Like
kill
one of
you.
like a Florida man toilet.
Look, I didn't really know that the USFL was a thing, but maybe it's like
What's the difference between them and the NFL?
one's the NFL and the other isn't.
So it's kind of like Miss America and Miss USA.
I assume.
Okay.
That was a good watch. Oh crap! That guy just hopped up and spit out a tooth. And
Do you know who would be really happy about that and who has a massive boner?
Who?
Yes. Spencer.
Oh,
Pastor-
Spencer Smith.
Spencer
Pastor
Smith.
Smith.
You know, we should copy this
Oh,
and send it to. Oh, it's Presley. Presley woke up today. Woke up from his cell in hell.
So, meanwhile, in Atlanta, there's a thing going on right now that a
Mhm.
lot of people don't really seem to be paying attention to, but I have. Has drawn my gaze from a certain number of sources. But so there's this place that called Cop City in Atlanta, and they want to take over the largest urban forest on the East Coast, bulldoze it, and build like training grounds for militarized police. Now, if you think I'm lying,
Now that's like Inception level disturbing.
I don't like to
It's
go
like
into the whole like it's not a conspiracy theory. So a lot of people showed up
showed up for what exact to protest?
to stand in front. No, these people they're going whole hog.
So they're fully on board with.
Well, there's a lot of this radio traffic of the cops saying that because somebody had deployed a Molotov cocktail, that lethal force was allowed.
So the person wasn't actively
So
throwing a Molotov cocktail.
No, they just said if you see somebody deploy a Molotov cocktail, shoot them. It's okay.
So
this is
a Molotov cocktail is just a bottle with a rag in it.
It's
lit,
just
right?
look. This is an ongoing
gasoline.
thing that's happening that I think people have sort of glossed over. I mean, with the war in Ukraine and the war on women's bodies and the war on whatever insert.
War on kids, born kids.
So, yeah, I wonder what my teachers would say about this. What's happening?
Well, we
with
could
this.
ask Mr. Dansky.
We could. You got one left.
We do have a living teacher who is
yeah, all my teachers are
very
dead.
wise.
Yeah, pretty much all my teachers are dead, except for my dad. But other than that, so at what point do we have to like pick up these ideals? Well, if you look at Atlanta, they're talking about spending all this money and bulldozing a forest.
See, that's the first
to
level.
build a training facility to subdue what? To subdue, like that's their job, right? And so they're getting rocks thrown at them and Molotov cocktails deployed on them, but not really. But they're authorized to use lethal force if they feel like they're in danger.
This
a
might
little like
not
those
be,
cops in Uvalde.
This might not be an appropriate
First segment thing.
evocation, as you might say, but it's ironic that Charles Manson seems to have been prophetic.
No. There was a lot of other prophetic people that have said this same thing. That have said like, even up to the like my new favorite guy, Robert Evans, right? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just up to him saying like it could happen here, and here's how. And he's written some cool novels that are interesting that take they're really good, but at the same time he really gets these people on his podcast that are just so pro at what they're doing. They're
well educated,
very well in their subject,
done a lot of
and
homework.
yeah, all the research. So but yeah, Cop City is a thing, and
So Cop City is the project of training, militarizing the police.
But also bulldozing this
Yeah,
park.
that's the first level.
So the cool
of
thing was that these people
evil.
organized like immediately. They organized like a couple hundred people, and they got out there in front of the bulldozers. And these are not like radical kids doing this. These are like people our age that are just like, yo, you can't bulldoze the forest, son, to build your.
It's a public park, right?
It is. Well, it's adjacent to one, but they have an injunction right now.
But it's public property,
But
so
it's just one of my.
they're paying.
It's
for
one of my
it.
beefs right now. Cop City, it bulldozes a forest, and they want to train cops for urban assault. Yeah, no, I don't like either of those things. I'm gonna go with that's a double negative. And so yeah, check it out. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm still in the research phase.
Yeah, my thought has always been if there's really a problem, you call in the guard.
Mhm.
You don't deploy police.
No, they went
to
in.
do
They went in there.
military.
There's people that were like living in this forest, and I'm not talking about like they had like Ewok villages. Like I'm talking about like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Kevin Costner level like tree houses up in this place, and then they went and tore them all.
Well, that makes it a whole other level. I mean, I'm just picturing a nice park of trees being torn up.
No,
but if there are people
bulldozed-
actually living in
They
there,
were just like, we're gonna bulldoze a front fence line, and then some people showed up and said, "Fuck that." So yeah, there you go, Cop City, Atlanta. I guess it's a good place for them to start, but it makes perfect sense to me.
yeah, I guess you would start in a city like Atlanta. What with they're not white, right?
Also, learning everything about how Black people weren't allowed to own dogs because dogs are dangerous.
Black people weren't allowed to smoke weed either because it made them.
I'm talking about.
especially
I'm
crazy.
talking about all the way back. Just,
So they're saying Black people would use their dogs.
they will more like the courts were like define weapon, and they're like anything that a person could use to defend themselves is considered a weapon, and you're not allowed to have it because you're Black. That's a really fun one to listen to. You should check it out.
Oh, what is that? Robert Evans again?
No, no, it's
Some behind the
Garrison. It's one of their group for sure, which I want to be a part of. I think we'd fit right in.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
With their little group.
Well, you have to tell me more off air.
Yeah, they're really, really smart. All right, well, we'll be back in a moment. I'm legit.
I am your Miss Parker.
That
Is nothing yet live. I look like a lobster. Look at me. I am so red.
Look at me. Don't look at me.
Uh-oh.
Look at me.
That's never good when that gets started. Yeah, I got a bad sunburn.
Motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
I'm redder than the crab that we caught.
Oh.
Anyway,
I'm Joe White.
We will see you in the next segment where there
What do we
are
got for 'em?
hella pastures.
This is nothing yet live.
Just cut